Packers received some encouraging news about one of their guys on the injury report who hasn't been at practice all week. Who am I talking about? And also in this video, we are going to be discussing who's on their injury report, who the Packers can expect to see out there this Sunday versus the Kansas City Chiefs, guys. But before I get into it, guys, take a second to hit the subscribe button, please. Let's get into it. You all know rookie wide receiver Jayden Reed has not been at practice the last couple of days. And I don't know about you all, but when I see that, I get completely worried of like, oh my gosh, here we go. Jayden Reed is such a weapon. Okay, we all discussed the way to attack this Kansas City Chiefs defense is by the run game. And we all know that we are depleted in the run game currently. So guys like Jayden Reed, who can do a jet motion and all that stuff, you can't afford to be without a guy like that. He is super important to this offense. As we already know, over the last 4 games, he's had 16 catches for 232 yards, 2 touchdowns, not to mention his rushes. He is a stud. He's an absolute beast. We need him out there. So when asked versus the Detroit Lions game, did he suffer a setback in that game because he hasn't been at practice the last couple of days? His response to that was, I wouldn't say it has been a setback. Like I said, I'm just taking it day by day, trying to get right and go out there on Sunday. This is the same injury Reed has been dealing with for nearly 2 full games now. Reed said on Thursday at his locker that he took a hit early in the Chargers game, and he has been playing through it since then. When asked about, is this precautionary, him sitting out from practice, his response to that was yes. Okay. And then he goes on to say that he just needs some time and he needs to take it day by day. So the super encouraging news is that he is precautionarily taking it day by day. They're keeping him out of practice because of that. And I don't know about you all, but that is super encouraging for me to see that, because I was looking at their injury report and freaking out, being like, oh my gosh, if we're without Jayden Reed and Aaron Jones, two of our biggest playmakers, and then you take away Luke Musgrave, another difference maker out on the field, this is going to be a tough win versus the Kansas City Chiefs. But if we add a guy like Jayden Reed, and like we've already talked about what his stats were for the last 4 games, another guy that's coming back is Dontayvion Wicks. Wicks, he has, over the last 4 games, he's got 12 receptions for 219 yards. That's huge. We all know that he is a favorite target for Jordan Love. So let's take a look at the injury report, the latest injury report. You all know Jaire, we can probably expect to see him out there along with Devondre Campbell, which is super encouraging and good news. DeGuara is limited in practice. We can probably expect to see him out there as well. Another super encouraging spotlight is A.J. Dillon, limited in practice. We can probably expect to see him out there as well. Obviously, Keyshawn Nixon has been banged up, but we know that he's going to be there full practice. Jayden Reed, again, did not practice, but we already went through that, and it sounds like that's just going to be precautionary. We get guys back like Stokes and Savage, which is going to be super exciting for this game as well. Dontayvion Wicks, super encouraging. You take a look at the Kansas City, they're pretty much not going to be without anybody that is not on their long-term injured reserve report. Everybody is coming back for that team. So it is going to be a battle, and it's going to be super interesting to see how Matt LaFleur handles. The way to attack this team is the run game, and we're obviously not going to be able to do that in this game. Or maybe he does. Maybe he tries. Let's see what's up Matt LaFleur's sleeve for this upcoming game. Guys, let me know. Leave your comments. What do you think the score is going to be? Who do you think is going to win? My vote is on the Packers, and I said that last week going into the Detroit game. Everybody thought I was crazy. I really do think this Packer team is catching fire at the right time, and I don't think this Kansas City Chiefs team is as good as the record is. I think they're a little bit overhyped. Obviously, you've got guys like Patrick Mahomes, who is not overhyped, but he doesn't really have a receiving cast there. Leave your comments. Let me know what you think. Go